say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say, so they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Crawl before you walk.
Welcome to 2K Sports. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On defense, Dallas. Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
The three for Doncic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Young. Knocked away. Over Doncic. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Here's Doncic. Out to Thompson. Inside. Here's Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. They get it back. Here's Gafford. Thompson outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Six on the shot clock. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good work there as it goes.
Kyrie Irving being unselfish there, making a nice play for his guys.
Atlanta with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Doncic with the bucket.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. First quarter of the basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Spring cleaning now. Let's see what stays and what's gone in the new power rankings. Look at Indiana. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 5 now.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here is Young. 20 points for him last game against Portland. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20 wins in a row. Amazing.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak continues.
And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now Thompson, after the missed three from Trae Young. Irving. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Johnson, a wide open look. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Number 1, Luka Doncic. And, of course, Trae Young.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machines.
Here's Bogdanovich. Nothing on the board. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. 4 on the clock.
And their three-point shot is just off the mark to start the game.
Atlanta again missing. Young against Doncic. In the corner, Irving with it. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Okongwu. This game he had 13.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
A three from Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovich.
Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Exum comes in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Nance comes in for Johnson. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Rizachet. And Daniels subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Hunter with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
I like Hunter with that frame and size. When he gets to the inside, there will be contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Fires for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic passes to Marshall. It's blocked.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by one.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Exum with it, working on Hunter. Here's Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
On a shooter like Dinwiddie, you have to guard close, but Dinwiddie challenges that defense and draws the foul.
Dyson Daniels checked in for Atlanta. And he sinks the second. 1:07 left in the first. Pass to Hunter. Young sets a screen for Hunter. Back to Young. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Doncic kicks to Exum. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Young, good.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Here's Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 16.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's Dallas. They lead by 2. And we'll get... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
We've got Derek Lively, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Exum, and it's Kleba in at the 4 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Knocks it loose. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. 3-pointer, Daniels. And Lively pulls it down.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Really left alone that time. 7 points in the game.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Back to Young from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
The Hawks trail by 7. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Basket counts. Kleba's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Kongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Lisa Shea is coming in for Larry Nance. Off the inbound pass. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Hunter.
Yeah, every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
It's tipped. Lively against Okongwu. Irving for 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Shot's good from Young.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Dinwiddie drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And takes it to the cup anyway. Knew the foul was coming, and Dinwiddie took one for the team there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. To the inside, here's Risache. And the dunk by Risache.
Yeah, if you give Risache a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Now, here's Marshall, covered by Hunter. Marshall gets the bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. Love the burst from Daniels in transition to get out there on the break.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 7 points for the quarter.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Marshall.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Dinwiddie kicks to Exum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead. Tries the spin move. Okongwu with a screen on Dinwiddie. Young with no one around. No good from outside.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Count that one.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Now, here is Young. He's got 18. To halt the run, buries it from three-point range. Young's got 21 in the game.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Maxi Kleber comes in for Exum. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Atlanta also making some changes here. Johnson comes in for Dyson Daniels. And it's Bogdanovich in for Young. Doncic feeling it out. Here's the three. Okongwu grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The 11-footer. Bogdanovich, no luck. Mavericks leading by 8. Thompson for 3. Over to the left wing. The 3 for Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. High post Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
And Marshall kicks to Doncic. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Doncic missing. The Hawks trail by 11. 1:09 left to play here in the half. Such a wide open look. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
From past the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch. His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Riza with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And he makes that one. He's got 10.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
All free throws good from Doncic. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Bogdanovich inside. Riza wide open. A three-pointer, no good. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Coming up to the floor for the Hawks, number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
You can tell Luka has a great mind for the game. Sees all the holes in the defense. Knows just how to exploit them, too.
You know what? It's like...
And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. The Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the post, it'll be Johnson, Okongwu. Young and Bogdanovic are the guards. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 spot. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Young pass to Johnson. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic kicks to Irving, and so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovic touched it last. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Second, the Mavericks.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry, and they've played physical.
Thompson passes to Marshall. A 3. The rebound by Young. The Hawks trail by 15, and the call will be against Najee Marshall. That'll be his second foul of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Reza Shea. The kick out to Young. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got 24.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
A crossover, and it's good on the layup. He's got 26.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says, he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that. Kevin?
If anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good from long range.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Pass to Okongwu. Johnson in the corner. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Throws it up high. Gafford with the steal. Moving it up. Thompson misses.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
They get it back. Shot's good from Young.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Mavericks leading by 11. Doncic outside. Doncic with a strong move inside.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. Take a look at the Mavericks. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
You know, right now, Dallas, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year, and they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Tries from the block. Shea with the steal. It's Young on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's Irving, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Now, there's not a spot on the floor where Kyrie cannot damage you.
Pass to Shea. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 13.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded closely. Doncic outside. Thompson from long range. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He's got 6.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back, and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit 3s. That's a nice response.
Thompson against Young. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Now Marshall. 8 points for him. Doncic kicks to Marshall. On the wing, Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 13-point game. Buries it down low. 32 points for Trae Young.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the result.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Maxi Kleba in for Marshall. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Jalen Johnson. And Daniels subbed in for Young. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
Dante Exum is checked in for Dallas. And that one's good, Hunter.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Doncic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
He misses the free throw.
And for Daniels, it's still about finding his niche. It's the potential of Daniels that keeps you tantalized, a swingman that can play multiple defensive positions.
Nancy's checked in for Rizachet. Out to Thompson, a 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
And Doncic throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Pass to Capella. Capella with a screen on Thompson. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Stolen by Lively. Now Exum. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Down low, here's Hunter. Shoots over Exum. Rebounded by Exum. Mavericks leading by 12. Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
That free throw good from Doncic. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. And he can't hit the second. The Hawks trail by 13. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Exum. Sinks the triple.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. And Luka with a 3 of his own.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Bogdanovich looking around. Takes it from 10. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Exum. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Derek Lively is out there with Exum. And it's Marshall in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dinwiddie drives in.
And nice slash to the basket from Dinwiddie, showing off that nice knack for scoring.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 15. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marshall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. 2 points. That one goes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Hawks trail by 17. Young from outside. Atlanta again missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
Man, we see this from Trey often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Hunter dishes to Young. Pass to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Nan. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Exum. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
For the 3. Young, no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And the 3 ball is good. Exum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Young outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Young's got 38 points. To the paint. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
He's feeling it. Here's Dinwiddie at the elbow. Irving pass to Exum. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Irving passes to Marshall. Intercepted. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Hunter. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to Hunter. Can they get it? Atlanta again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one's good. Doncic has got 43 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And the basket is good.
So quick and so good, Klay Thompson.
Here's Young. Pass to Rizachet. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And Gafford throws it down.
Most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim, and he loves to throw it down.
Here's Young, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Young's got 40 points. And they double up Doncic. Thompson surveying the floor. That 3 off the mark.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's Rizachet, covered by Irving. Here's Young, rebounded by Gafford. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
Atlanta's shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And there's the call on Rizachet. That is his first foul of the game. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
And it's Doncic missing. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hardy, he's checked in for Doncic. The Hawks shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Grimes passes to Lively. Here's Exum. 20 seconds left in the fourth. From 17 feet out, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. We got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Bye.